Well, let me tell you right now, what I'm doing is testing out this equipment. I have zero idea what I'm doing. I'm totally new at this, and I'm working with new equipment, learning how to do it, and I thought I would just give it. I didn't think it would actually show up until 4:45, but hello, sir, to you too, and Oh, okay, good. Excellent audio. Thank you very much. I have, let's see, from over here, you can see the mess that I have. And it's a mess here. I've just been plugging and crazy and whatnot. I have a overhead view, which is kind of nice. Clicky, clicky. And an over-the-shoulder view showing an even bigger mess. I don't know. The purpose of that is just that I wanted to try to use 4 cameras and see what would happen. So hi again. Hire my 1050 Tony. They're doing just great, but they're not doing anywhere near enough work right now. I've kind of gotten immersed in all this video stuff, and thank you for the sound thing there. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to get back to it. I honestly, I still haven't gone out and shot that 300 round test load package I've got. And what's that been going now? 2 years. I haven't been to the range. It's just been kind of crazy. We've been. We're old people and we're scared, so we stay in and do all that. But anyhow, I really didn't honestly mean for folks to come on here and see it because I don't have anything prepared to do. I'm just seriously, this is my very first time to ever stream anything live, so. I was honestly just trying to get all the equipment together to do it. I have nothing here to show. I should at least go get something, a blunderbuss, and show that. But yeah, that is a pointy bedpost back there. I have to remember that you can see all over my house when you're not careful about this kind of stuff. But yes, it is, and I have never had any mishaps with it other than running into it in the middle of the night on occasion. But yeah, that's that. I don't know. I just wanted to do this. Thank you for watching. I'm going to turn it off now. If I show back up, I will. Honestly, I'm trying to learn how to post these things so that people could know about it in advance and actually have a program put together that would make some sense. One thing I thought about was I got really interested in bullet shapes and the ogive and why are they, what are these real pointy streamlined jobs and what's that all about? And it's pretty interesting, and you can actually explore it with just a compass. You know what I'm talking about, the old drawing compass like we had in first grade, and you can discover a lot of things about it, and the difference between a secant ogive and a tangent ogive. And if you're interested, what do you think? Would somebody be interested in that? Killer camera setup? Yeah, I think so. And I'm glad it looks and sounds good. Is it bright enough? I guess it is. I've just got the kitchen light on here. I think this camera this is the Nikon. It's a little brighter, I think. I'm not sure. And overhead is an iPhone, which it's real bright. I mean, those things are just amazingly clear. I could take this thing here. Let me get it down just a little bit. Don't look behind the scenes. There's nothing to see back there. I'm just messing around. Yeah. You could, yeah, man, you could get down. This is my switcher that I've got and learning how to use. I actually honestly believed all the advertising that said this will make it easier. Well, I guess it did. It didn't make it any harder, but golly Moses, all the wires and the... Hi there. Good to see you. Now, let's get this back up out of the way. I don't think I can do it sitting down. All right, here, I'll give you a full view of it as I struggle. But anyway, I had in mind to kind of set up downstairs and put cameras around on my reloading workbench and put it where, you know, I could show you things just immediately up close and kind of do it in real time. And I don't know, I kind of get hair dim overall. Okay, and third camera, are you talking about the overhead camera that is perfectly lit, Mr. FNH, or is it... Are you talking about that one? The overhead or the one in the high corner, we'll call it. That's the high corner. That's actually a GoPro. And so if you were referring to it, and then that's the iPhone, that's the Nikon, and that's the Canon. So it's a hair dim over. I thought you were talking about my tonsillar attributes, but yeah, okay. The overhead, okay. So that one is the bright. Okay, so I need to use that then as a reference point, right? And if I can get them all that bright, yeah, overhead looks great. Okay, good. So I'm learning. This is good. I'm learning. Tell you what, hang on a minute. I'll make an adjustment on this one. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. All right. What did that do for us? Is that too bright? I think that may be too bright there. Is it? This is the Canon, and I raised it quite a bit, so that may be too much. HD TV, yeah. You mean House and Garden TV, Home and Guns TV. That's it. So does this one look okay? You know, now that I've made it brighter, or is it too bright? And what do you think? Counting on you all out there. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, very good. So now that one is a little dim. That camera is so difficult to work. I'm not going to mess with it right now, but I do know I'll need to brighten it up. And then the little overhead, that one's pretty bright too, I think. It's just got a lot of dark, like down in here, it's kind of dark and all. Okay. Sounds okay, picture's okay. Now, if I just had some good content to share with you, we'd all be okay. But hey, thank you. I'm going to quit now. Alaska, golly Moses. And notification popped up. All the way over in the UK. Yeah, that's cool. Right. It reflects on the forehead. Yeah, and there's plenty of forehead to reflect on there. That's for sure. Yeah, well, the light's up kind of high. Maybe I need to bring it down one or something. I don't know. All right. Oh, the Hollywood Press videos were interesting. Do you have any other interesting press? You know what? I do. How many of you would like to see an extensive review of an old, totally working, 100%, well, it's not 100% there. There's a part missing. I can get into that, but 100% functional. It loads beautiful ammo. It's a Star Universal from, and I don't know when it was built. I'm thinking it was built in 1946 because it looks as creaky and old as me, but that's what I'm thinking. Would you find that interesting at all? Hey, New Mexico, all the way over there. Oh yeah. Also, I would like to do some. This would make a really good video for a lot of super close-up detail stuff. Is a video on 4570 loaded with black powder target loads, and really get into a lot of the and get into and I guess that was in favor of the Star Press here, Mr. FNH. The reloading it with black powder, there are a lot of variables that you can do, and it's interesting. There's a publication called Black Powder Cartridge or Shooters or something like that, and it's interesting that they publish the settings that all the champions use in their target shooting. The results, how much powder, what kind of wads, and how much offset and how much compression. All the data. So we could go into it and look and see, say, well, at this point you could do da 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 da, and we're going to do da, but just be aware you can do these other things, and a lot of people do it this way. A lot of people just go through and do the whole 9 yards. I think it would be fun. I just have a fondness for black powder and that kind of stuff. So, okay. I really am going to be quiet and go off the air, and we'll push this button and I will disappear. But hey, for those of you who tuned in, this is great. I really appreciate the feedback. I didn't know how I was going to find out what I was doing.